scriptures and works of mythology into the spirit radio. And then we sweep the band of the radio so that we can record possible vocal anomalies. The Olkanus Network, audiobooks, poetry, spoken word, talk, paranormal investigations, a creative baptism for every day. Check us out on Spreaker.com. Go to Amazon Kindle for ebooks of Richard Olcus's work.
This is Slow Mo Joe, and we're going to invite a special guest on the podcast. This is very rare, and we're very fortunate, but we pulled strings with the Joseph Vivaldi Network, and we got him on. And he's a busy man. Without further ado, Joe Vexter.
Wow. Mr. Vexter, it's always a pleasure to see you. I didn't realize that you were here.
Thank you. This is Joe Vexter, Ace Reporter. And I am on to plug. Where are the plugs? I do not know. But Joseph Vivaldi asked me to plug a few things for him. One was his book of seasons. It goes from fall to winter, the depth of the season, the spring, the birth, the summer, the in-between rest season, back to fall. It's an interesting book, has management involved, it has a lot of other stuff too. Very good book, check it out. And also, in audio, A Soul Warrior's Journey is going to be coming out. And it's going to be coming out in November and December. Either or.
Soul Warrior's Journey on audiobook, book of the seasons, getting ready to touch down. Joseph Vivaldi's got a lot of stuff going on, folks. Check him out, Joseph Vivaldi brand.
But I'm Joe Vexter. I'm an Ace Reporter.
I heard from my friend Curtis Bearhart that you were a doctor of journalism. Is that true?
I don't believe any of those.
Oh, I got you right.
But actually, Joseph Vivaldi asked me to come on the show with Twilight Cricket because I wanted to get an interview with Twilight Cricket.
No, I had no idea. I think I'm rather unprepared for this. What is the substance of this interview?
The substance of the interview is asking you about the information of some of your poetry books. Could you talk about some of them?
Well, as you know, I read the poetry of Richard Andrew Olcus, or Richard Olcus, on Amazon. And for sale now on Kindle, we have 3 of Ricky's poetry books. We have The Muses, Signs and Wonders. We have The Muses, Subjective Hypernova of Poesy. And we have Etherealist Gnosis. Muses, Signs and Wonders, to my understanding, came back from the mid-aughts, 2003, 2004. It was originally published then, so it represents his earliest efforts. Then we have Muses, Subjective Hypernova, which has poems from all over the place, but to my understanding, its culmination is around 2010 to 2011. And of course, Etherealist Gnosis, which represents his evolution into etherealist poetry, which is his final effort and what may be what he is known for at the end of the day. Etherealist poesy is very experimental and very out there.
As a reporter, it is my job to do this. What is your favorite poem that you wrote?
Well, I got lots of poems I wrote, but my favorite poem that Richard Andrew Olcus ever wrote is Out of Signs and Wonders, the Muse of Signs and Wonders. It's the very first poem from Out of Peace. Most people who read that poem have a great affection for it because it's very, very beautiful language, but it's also timeless in the way that it flows. There's just something about it. And I agree with most other people that it's exceptional.
Very good.
Yeah, I thought so, man. Check him out on Amazon Kindle, folks. Richard Olcus.
And as Joe Vector, I'm a very busy man. And Joseph Alexander Baldi asked me to ask Twilight Cricket questions. And I'm going to step off the podcast and I'm going to let Slow-Mo Joe and Twilight Cricket close.
See, that's Joe Vexter, folks. Professional. He's all about the process. And you can see how that benefited. Nice quick interview. Now we bid him farewell and we welcome Slow-Mo Joe back to the mic.
Slow-Mo Joe. And I am gonna close the show. And I could read this. It is. This is the Slow-Mo Joe Poetry Show. This is the vehicle of expression woven into words. It is the Slow-Mo Joe Timeless Poetry Show. And I am Slow-Mo Joe, and this is
Twilight Cricket.
And have a very blessed night.
Go in harmony, folks. Thanks for listening. See you next time.